Good morning and welcome to the Windward Buddhist Temple Remembrance Service. My name is Miyaka Nishihira and I will be your MC. Members of the United Junior Young Buddhist Association of Honolulu will be conducting today's Remembrance Service. We will begin with the ringing of the temple bell, or Kansho, that signifies the beginning of a temple service. This is a deep and sacred ritual steeped in ancient tradition. It is the calling of the people to come together to listen to the Dharma or teachings. Today, Kansho will be done by United President Riho Mitani. Please sit quietly in your seat. If you are able, please rise for the meditation, followed by the chanting of the Vandana Ti-Sarana by the congregation in Pali and English in the red Jodo Shinshu service book on page 7. Please be seated. The junior YBA members will lead the congregation in Sanbujo. This can be found on page 9 in the red Jodo Shinshu service book. We will now have the remembrance of those individuals who passed away in the month of December of any year. Dojun Baba will hit the gong /daikin several times to start. Then the names of the deceased will be announced. Please go forward just to offer incense. After the last name is called and the incense is offered, Dojun will hit the gong several times. He will then go directly into the Sutra, Gassho with Amida, in the Windward Buddhist Temple Supplemental Service Book on page 14. I will now read an aspiration written by Reverend Sumikawa. Fortunate are we who, upon having heard the divine truth and have been given everlasting life, may leave this human existence in peace and tranquility, be surrounded in Amida's infinite wisdom and inconceivable compassion. We honor the deep gratitude the members, families, friends, and pets of the Windward Buddhist Temple who have passed away in the month of December. With deepest gratitude to the boundless, inconceivable blessings of Amida Buddha, we take eternal refuge in the three treasures of this teaching. Namo Amida Butsu. Masuno Asada, Shizue Hirota, Hisano Nishida. Dean Hiramoto. Taeko Tashiro. Kazutomo Ochikubo. Alden Kusano. Yasuto Ishimai, and Shaggy Tashiro. Amy Tatsuguchi.
Amida. I join them in Nembutsu. I Gassho to Amida. When I call Amida's name, it's Amida calling me. Buddha's voice, my voice are one. I Gassho with Amida. When I'm lonely, I recite Namo Amida Butsu. Then I feel great compassion. I Gassho with Amida. Nembutsu in work and play. Every day with Amida. Every moment filled with light. I Gassho with Amida. Remember the golden chain, kindness to all living things. I will follow this teaching. I Gassho with Amida. In the clear bright morning sun, in the fading light of day, in the silence of the night, live in great compassion. This great power guides my life. I Gassho with Amida.
If you are able, please rise for the recitation Golden Chain of Love in the Jodo Shinshu Service book on page 126. I am a link in the Buddha's golden chain of love
that stretches around the world. I must keep my link bright and strong. I will try to be kind and gentle to every living thing and protect all who are weaker than myself. I will try to think pure and beautiful thoughts, to say pure and beautiful words, and to do pure and beautiful deeds, knowing that on what I do now depends not only on my happiness or unhappiness, but also that of others. May every link in Amida's golden chain of love be bright and strong, and may we all attain perfect peace. Namandavs, 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 namandavs.
Please continue to stand for the Gatha Quest of Life in the Praises of the Buddha book on page 126. Please be seated. Today our Dharma message will be given by the members of the Honolulu United Junior YBA.
Hi, everyone. I know that our Windward Buddhist Temple members were expecting another cat talk, as this was my normal turn, but I have a better surprise for you. We brought our young Buddhist here to share some of their thoughts today. Junior Young Buddhist Association, or Junior YBA as we say for short, may be a familiar term to some as it has been around for many years within the Hongwanji, not just in Hawaii but on the mainland as well. Some people here in this room have also been members of the Junior YBA going back to the 60s, I'm just kind of guessing back. Our state organization is called Hawaii Federation of Junior YBAs. There are currently 4 uniteds or districts within our state, 2 based on Oahu, 1 on the Big Island and 1 on Maui. Our district is called United of Honolulu, and we include members from this temple, Hongwanji, Hawaii Betsuin, Moiliili Hongwanji, Jikoen Hongwanji, as well as Hongwanji Mission School and Pacific Buddhist Academy. We get involved in community through fundraisers, service projects, socials, and more. One of our missions is to provide experiential opportunities to learn more about Buddhism alongside other young Buddhists from around the state. Junior YBA is a great opportunity for students 6th grade to 2nd year in college to meet new people and create lifelong friends. Our United meets at least once a month for meetings, socials, or service projects. Our state organization meets quarterly, either via Zoom or in person on different islands. Every summer, we have a state convention to discuss important business, compete in contests, elect new officers, and celebrate the year's accomplishments. This year, our United is in charge of planning the 68th Junior YBA State Convention, which will be June 20 to 22 next year. Also this year, the Hawaii Federation of Junior YBAs is supporting the Hawaiian Humane Society as its Hawaii Buddhist Youth Month charity all year, actually fundraising. Thank you to the members of our Windward Buddhist Temple, Sangha, for your generous donations towards our brownie fundraiser in October. I know those sold really fast. It was gone in minutes, but thanks to your contribution, we were able to donate $500 to the charity. Thank you for your support. And I will call up Riho.
Hi everyone, my name is Riho, and I would just like to start off my message by saying that I love myself. Oh, right, left, right. I love myself, yes. Come on, look at this face. Stop. And when you love yourself, you take care of yourself. And I have a couple of ways that I like to take care of myself. I like doing my nails, I like doing my hair, and I like wearing face masks before I go to sleep. However, what I learned this past year is that joy actually really comes from being unapologetically yourself and sharing that flair with those around you. For me, I like wearing face masks with my friends because they lead to not only glowy skin, but it leads to great memories and connections. It is so important to be yourself, which sounds easy, but it's actually quite hard sometimes because we are kind of fake sometimes. But it is through sharing with the people around you, yourself, and your authentic personality that provides the greatest gift to those around you. So yeah, thank you.
Okay. Hi everyone, my name is Kaya Blum, and I love my bed. My silk pillow sheets that are always cold and my cozy strawberry blanket keeps me warm at night is the ultimate combo. Just trust me, okay? So I was a bit reluctant to wake up this morning, but I am here, you know. And even though I love my sleep and my bed, I always find myself to be tired. And if I don't get at least 8 hours of sleep, I can immediately feel the effects of my mistake the next morning and throughout the rest of the day. My eyes hurt, I feel sluggish, I can't focus as well, and overall, I am not the best version of myself. At first, I couldn't pinpoint the problem, but however, I soon realized that I wasn't getting enough rest. I first thought the lack of sleep only started recently, however, I was wrong. As I reflect on this past year, I realized that I did not have a good sleep schedule. Going to sleep late and then having to wake up early the next morning for school was not healthy. As I said, I feel the effects of my lack of sleep, and it was starting to affect me in more ways than one. Going into the new year, I want to discipline myself into creating and maintaining healthy habits. It is easy to forget to prioritize even the simplest habits that make us feel our best, which may include drinking enough water, reducing screen time, going on a walk every day, journaling, and even getting enough sleep at night. I want to start building these healthy habits so I can go into each day feeling my best self. Sorry. My motto for next year is small changes, big impact. To me, this means that making those small changes to receive the best results. And even though fixing my sleep schedule can ensure that I am getting enough rest, can be relatively a small and easy change, it's the outcome of me being the best version of myself and continue to maintain this habit that will prove how much of an impact that small change made. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Miyaka, and 3 important lessons I learned this year were self-love, friendship, and resilience. This year, I really tried to focus on finding my true self and confidence. Things like supportive friends really helped. Loving yourself isn't just about being okay with the way you look or act. It's also about being kind and forgiving to yourself when things are rough. Friendship is also a big part of self-love. My friends are truly some of my best supporters and teach me the importance of appreciation and self-love. Ultimately, this year I was able to be resilient because of friendship and self-love. These things helped me power through the year even when things got rough. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Lindsay Bradshaw, and some important lessons that I learned is not letting others control your life and making sure to ask for help when you need it. In my life, I like to surround myself with people I know care about me, and I receive the same care back as I care for them. It gives me a good support system that helps me get through my life and gives me the opportunities and for myself and to have my own opinions. My friends and families are all there to help and support me in my life. Another lesson I have learned is that I should really ask for help when I need it. This shows that when you're comfortable with the person, you're comfortable with asking for help if you have a problem. And with the trustworthy friendships that you have, there are great bonds and relationships that get you a greater connection to yourself. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Asami Nishihira. And my name is Serene Bradshaw. We decided to share our presentation because we are literal best friends. These are some things we learned this year. We learned the importance of family and friends. Our family always supported us through good times and bad. They love us no matter how crazy we are, even during sugar rushes. Family is not just your parents and siblings. They are also your close friends and will be there to pick you up when you fall, but will always, and I mean always, laugh at you.
Another lesson we learned this year was being truthful. Being truthful is very important in our friendship because if we're not truth to each other, then we'll get mad at each other and we'll get into a big fight. But then at the end, we always make up and we always attack each other for fun. Another lesson we learned was to never forget who we are, because when one of us feels lonely, the other one is here to pick us up.
We also found that self-care heals your body and mind. Serene and I will mix lots of face soaps to wash your face and then make a random body scrub recipe we find on YouTube. Not only gets us clean, but heals our mind because we cannot ever stop laughing while we're doing it.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Dojin Baba, and today I was tasked with reflecting on the year. First of all, I'd just like to say that I can't believe 2024 is already coming to an end. I feel like it was yesterday that I was ringing the Kansho bell on New Year's Day. One realization that I had while reflecting on this year was that I should live life to the fullest and be grateful. At the start of the year, I disliked doing new things and going outside my comfort zone. However, I realized that there is nothing to be afraid of. If I make a mistake, that's life, and I can learn from it. Being scared won't help me, so I started to be more open-minded. Life is taking about every opportunity that is given to reach the goal, and so that is why I realized that I should live life to the fullest. The second lesson I learned is to be grateful. There are so many things other people have done for me to be here in the present, and I'm truly grateful. I'm grateful for every opportunity that was given to me and thankful for everyone who has supported me through my life. In closing, I hope you have also learned a new thing or two this year. I appreciate all of you being here today, and happy holidays.
Hello, my name is Zachary, and I'd like to talk to you about a project at my school. In our school, we have a class called Senior Project, where we are given 2 months to work on a project that interests us. So I chose a topic about researching Hawaiian history and culture, which I would use to create 3 videos about surfing, history, and surfing. This did not happen. I completed 1 video, and I wasn't able to complete the rest. This is because of my lack of time management skills and how broad the topic I chose. I basically failed the whole project, stressing me out and digging myself into a hole. The only way I got out of this hole is the community of PBA, mostly Ms. Valoyer, our school's dean, helping me be able to turn in something for this project on time. It was not a great product, but I learned from this failure. It would help me in the future realize the importance of time management and having a good community around me. Without the people around me, my family, friends, family, teachers, I probably would not have done the project, which is the entire grade, and would have failed the class. So I'm grateful to them for keeping my spirits up and helping me stay on track. I learned from this experience to work on my time management skills, and I'd remember to be grateful for the community that surrounds us.
Before I close, I do want to single out my co-advisor, Alisa Kondo. She's been with me for the last 20 years. We've been doing this, so I'm really grateful to Alisa. But so I don't have a slide because the person I wanted to talk about is here in person. Lisa Fujikawa. So some might know, but many don't, that she was actually our junior YBA advisor when we were in high school. And then when she had Wyatt, she stepped down, and Alisa and I took her place. So around 2004. And then eventually Emma and Wyatt grew up, and they joined junior YBA, and she became a parent for us. And so it's been a really wonderful, like, full circle experience working with Lisa. And I'm really grateful to Lisa for being my mentor, my junior YBA parent, and a fellow pianist for the temple. Everybody appreciates that. And most importantly, my good Dharma friend. You're my bodhisattva. So we hope that their little messages of gratitude and lessons learned help to remind all of you to take a moment during this busy holiday season to reflect on the year and give thanks for all the wonderful experiences we've had in 2024. Thank you very much for listening.
If you're able, please rise for the Gatha, Ondokusan / Gratefulness in the Windward Buddhist Temple Supplemental Service Book on page 41, and continue to stand for the Nembutsu in the red Jodo Shinshu Service Book on page 135. Please be seated. Thank you for attending today's Remembrance Service. We would like to thank the members of the Windward Buddhist Temple for allowing us to conduct today's service. Special thanks to President Tashiro and Reverend Sumikawa for allowing us to lead the service, Reverend Kihara, Reverend Baba, and Auntie Joy for helping us prepare for today, and Auntie Lisa for playing piano. I would like to call up President Dennis Tashiro for temple announcements.
Good morning, everyone. How impressive were those kids? How about another hand for them? Wow. Well, welcome everybody. This was a special service, and I think the kids made it even more special. I want Joy to come up and maybe introduce them again, and also if you introduce the parents too.
Okay. Well, they kind of introduced themselves, I think, all the kiddos. But we also have to introduce Elisa, and then we have like former junior YBAs like Naho Umitani. She's a past president. And then, well, I mean, in my time at least of junior YBA, there are other junior YBAs. And then some of the families, and I'll just call the family names. So we have our Umitani's bishop and his family. And we have Reverend Baba and his family. We have the Bradshaws and the Nishihiras in the back. Yeah. And I think that's it. I think I got everybody. Thank you.
Well, I think for parents it takes a lot of dedication, so, good work, parents. Okay, next Sunday is our year-end service. So after the service, we're going to ring the Kansho 108 times. So I'll designate somebody to count every time we hit the Kansho. The ringing of the 108 times is a symbolic ringing. It's a Japanese custom, getting rid of the 108 passions which inflict, it says inflict man, but it's men and women, mankind, and bind them to the world of delusion. It is a reminder of the need to free ourselves from the entanglements of our self-centeredness as we face the new year. In addition to our usual refreshments, we will be served soba noodles. In Japanese tradition, people eat toshikoshi soba. Is that right? Okay. It's a New Year's soba noodles for the evening meal or late night snack, and it's associated with purification and good fortune. So we need to cleanse ourselves when we have a successful new year. Okay? Thank you to everyone who participated in Windward Buddhist Temple's holiday giving program that benefited Santa's workshop at Kapilani Medical Center for Women and Children. We combined all the donations and gave Santa Workshop a check for the amount of $610, the total amount you all donated. So thank you very much. And we will be doing temple cleaning today after refreshments. So if you're able to, please help. Hongwanji Mission Hawaii announced that Coral Fest 2025 will happen September 2021 at Hawaii Betsuin. The Coral Fest occurred every 2 years. We haven't had one since 2018. It was supposed to happen September of 2020, but the COVID pandemic kind of prevented that. Several Windward Buddhist Temple members participated in the 2018 Coral Fest. Let's do it again. More information will be on the bulletin board. I'll post that flyer that you see up there. And we'll start up a sign-up sheet for the registrations in the beginning of January. The registration deadline is April 30, 2025. For members, we have the 2025 Hongwanji calendars. It's on the back table. So take your calendar. There's a sheet, just sign off or initial by your name. Beautiful calendar. Are there any other announcements? Now it's time to eat. So kids go first then? Okay, let's do words of thanksgiving. It'll be up on the screen. We are truly grateful for this wonderful food, a gift of life. May we share its benefits with all beings. As we partake of this food, let us remember Amida Buddha's compassion, which surrounds all people and all forms of life. Namo Amida Butsu. Itadakimasu. Thank you again.